the better part of the man, is soon plowed into the soil for comfort. By a seeming fate, commonly called necessity, they are employed.
I think it's bigger than just the overall development of one part of my game. I think it's about being able to be a threat in many different ways. And that's something that a guy like me, I have the ability to do that naturally. Being able to run and, we talk about dual threat, but I like to call it a triple threat. You have to, be able to kill them with your legs at times and make the throws when you need to in the passing game, and kill them with your mind and what you see and how you react. Because you get into a point where you get different looks and they try to get you, but you just want to try and be ready for all of those looks and have an answer for it. That's the testament to the preparation, to the people I have around me, and it's just a uphill climb. That's what we always talk about. It's an uphill climb. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I honestly feel like there is no rival.
Welcome to Plus the Foul. I am your host, Jay Law Style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins, and still undefeated. Your Philadelphia Eagles flying high right now after pulverizing those Pittsburgh Steelers 35-13. A.J. Brown was absolutely on fire. 6 receptions, 159 yards for 3 touchdowns. It was nothing the Steelers could do. There was no one they can put on my boy. And Swole Batman was looking like the superhero that he is. Jalen Hurts, the man that was delivering the football, 19 of 28 for 285 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 140.6 quarterback rating. Passer rating, that is. What is that I see at the end of Jalen Hurts' rainbow? That's looking like a big bag. Howie Roseman is going to have to come out of his pockets because this kid is proving that he's a number 1 quarterback in this league. When you take that in consideration, we got 2 first-round picks coming up next season. This team is looking real scary in the future. Now, a little injury update. My boy Jordan Davis, he'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. Not a problem. High ankle sprain. I was hoping that it wouldn't be that bad, and then a high ankle sprain will keep him out 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. I'm not too concerned. When you look at the dogs that we got on our schedule coming up. Hey, we should be able to take care of these guys, especially when you got the Houston Texans coming up on Thursday on that short week. I'm not worried at all. I'm the least bit worried. Now, if you ask these hating-ass Cowboy fans, now they'll tell you, well, you gave up 13 points against the Steelers. That's true. The unimpressive defense, that defense that's not as good as the Cowboys' defense. But when you look at the turnover ratio, we're number 1 in that category. When you look at how many turnovers we're giving up, we're like number 1, maybe number 2 in that category. But yet we're unimpressive, and we remain the only undefeated team in the league. So I'll take it. I'll take being unimpressive at 7-0. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys got themselves a victory against the Chicago Bears in Big D. 49-29. Wasn't even a contest. And I ain't going to talk about their defense giving up 29 points because all I've done all season is praise the Cowboys defense. But yet you let Cowboys fans tell the story, I ain't doing nothing but hating. I ain't giving them no credit. Could have fooled me. But nonetheless, They get the victory. Tony Pollard was looking real sharp, and I kept telling you guys this Cowboys running game is starting to pick it up. They're starting to pick it up. You give Zeke less touches. You give Tony Pollard more touches, because to me, Tony Pollard should be the number one running back for the Dallas Cowboys. I know they're paying Zeke the big bucks, but I don't care about the big bucks. That's the Joneses. They did that. Tony Pollard, to me, is clearly the number one back for that team. Ezekiel Elliott is a nice little change of pace. And that Cowboys running game is starting to roll. It is definitely starting to roll. Dak Prescott, 21 of 27 for 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 114.5 passer rating. Nice game back for Dak Prescott, his second game back nonetheless. And he's still looking like the same old Dak. So, I mean, what can I say? I think what you see is what you're going to get out of Dak. A lot of dinking and dunking. He'll take his shots downfield from time to time. But that's my main concern with the Cowboys. Got nothing to do with their defense. I keep telling y'all, the defense is stellar. And I think that's what's going to make the Cowboys contenders. But it's that offense. That offense, I don't know, when you start getting up against some of these good elite teams, and there ain't that many in the league. I probably say there's a handful of teams, and you guys know who they are. I don't have to shout them out. You start going up against those teams, they're going to find it very hard to score points. Points are going to be at a premium. All right. They're going to have to try to find a way to generate something offensively, because I just don't think they're as good as last year. Hey, that's just my opinion. Yeah, you put up 49 points against the Bears and you got the win, but that's the Bears. You want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. You want to talk about, you guys gave up 35 points to the Lions. Our defense gave up 6 points to the Lions. That makes us the better team. Really? Really? See, the way I see it, you guys gave up more than 6 points against us. You guys gave up more than 6 points against Philly. You ain't want to talk about that. You want to talk about the 3 interceptions that Cooper rushed through. You should be kissing Cooper Rush's toes that you guys went 4-1 with him at the helm. But you want to treat him like he's some dog poop. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, we will see what your savior can do the rest of the way. You said Dak Prescott make y'all a better team? Hey, I don't know. I can't tell. You were looking pretty good with Cooper Rush. All right, Dak Prescott come in. You still look the same to me. But hey, it is what it is. I'll let you guys call it. And then we get to those stinking Giants. Giants come on right back to reality, New York. Just come on right back to reality. Now, they sat there and let Geno Smith just sit there, and he carved them up. 23 of 34 for 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Geno Smith. They thought he was dead. Hell no. He got some life left. This kid got some life left in that football game of his. And Seattle, I got to tell you right now, I was dead wrong about Seattle. Now, we still got plenty of season left. I picked them to be dead last in this division. I don't know. I mean, it's still up for grabs, so I'm not going to say they're going to run away with it, but I damn sure going to tell you, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. And then meanwhile, the Giants, Daniel Jones, come on back to us, baby. I knew you can do it. 17 of 31, 176 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. I'm surprised about the no interceptions, though, because normally he's giving you a few cupcakes a game, something you can snack on. But he didn't throw any. He had a 71.4 passer rating. But let's be honest, man, this team stinks, okay? I was praising them the past couple of weeks because, hey, if you're going 6-1, it's not a whole lot that I can say. But the more I look at this team, I mean, come on, man. They are not that good. And then as the season, I can't wait till we play them. I can't wait till we play them. That's all I got to say. All right, I'm looking at this team. I'm not impressed with what they do offensively. And like I said, Daniel Jones, he's going to slowly but surely come on back to reality. Now, the defense, I'm going to say that they're middle of the road, in my opinion. They look good at times, but really, I'm not really buying the Giants. So when you look at this NFC East and you ask yourself, who the hell is going to win it? I mean, will it be the Philadelphia Eagles? You already know. Homer, you already know what Homer's going to say. So do I need to say it? Will it be the Cowboys? We'll see them on December 24th, and we'll see if that's even going to be a meaningful game. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we just resting up. You know what I'm saying? We just give the Cowboys the game. I'd hate to see it, but the way things are rolling right now, that don't even look like that's going to be a meaningful game. I mean, let's be perfectly honest about that. But nonetheless, I don't give a damn if we got Gardner Minshew in there. I'm still trying to beat them boys down for a second time this year. That's just how I feel about it. And then you got the Giants at 6-2. You know, they may duke it out with the Cowboys. They might. But to be all honest with you, they got 2 games against us. I'm going to expect that we sweep those dudes. They got another game against the Cowboys. Should be nip and tuck. But chances are, with it being in Big D on Thanksgiving, I'm going to give the Cowboys the slight edge. Just the slight edge. And then what about those Commanders? The Commanders sneaking some wins in there. So don't look now. They back to 500. And this division is loaded with some talent. I ain't going to deny that it's not loaded with talent, but I question on how good some of these teams are, mainly the Giants and the Commanders. But hey, the Commanders got themselves a couple wins, and they right back in the thick of things, at least to maybe finish second. They got no shot at winning the division. They got no shot at that. But maybe challenging the Giants and the Cowboys for that second, third slot, get themselves out the cellar. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But if I had to say so myself, you already know I'm not wavering. I got the Eagles winning this division. I had them winning the division in preseason, at the beginning of the season, at the end of the season. And I'm going to modify my pick because I do believe that right now, this is my Super Bowl favorite to come out of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right. That's right. Homer. Mr. Homer to you. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you can get notified of when these gems drop. Go Birds!